Hello, English 2 students. This is Mrs. Gonzalez here. I'm sorry I wasn't in class today. I was at LeGrand Elementary School on a kind of on the spot training, so that's why I wasn't there with you. But I got several emails from students who were wondering on how to do. They wanted clarification on the essential question writing assignment. Are heroes in literature still relevant today? So the purpose of this video is kind of explain the assignment, and in another video I'm going to show you how to create the Google Doc. With the MLA style format heading. So you're going to be watching the next video to figure out how to start writing or start typing out your assignment. But in any case, this is what I expect in the assignment. It's 40 points. They are quiz points, so they are worth a lot. Each paragraph is worth 20 points. And it's very formal, so you got to take it seriously. You got to do well on it. Make sure that you answer the question completely. But I'm going to read the directions and then explain them. Directions. In order to begin our study of the Epic of Gilgamesh, respond to the following questions in one paragraph for each question. You must create a Google document via your Google Drive and upload it onto Canvas for credit. This assignment will be graded as a quiz. Remember that quiz grades are worth 40% of your total grade. Number 1, relevance of literature. What is the role of literature in modern society? Consider whether reading literature is relevant to humanity today. So, if I was a student in the class, I would try to figure out what the writing prompt is asking. And when I say what is the role of literature in modern society, they're asking me what is its purpose or purposes in the modern world. So I want to know how it's related. How do people still need to read literature? Should people actually? I'm trying to consider, should people still read literature? And literature can be the stories in your textbook, basically the stories we're going to read in class. But at the same time, it could be movies. It could be even manuals that you read, anything online, news articles, anything that you can read is literature. So you can go as big as you want when you're trying to consider literature, or you can go just look at it as literature like the stories that we're going to read in class. Like the first one we're reading is Gilgamesh. Should we still read Gilgamesh? Should we still read Dante's Inferno? Should we still read Stride Toward Freedom by Martin Luther King? You can look at it that way. This is completely all your opinion. Okay? I don't mind how you, and it's another way of saying an opinion, and a $5 word that you might hear later on in life is an assumption. You have a belief about something. Like some people have a belief about blondes have more fun. That's a belief. Doesn't mean it's true. It's somebody believes it to be true. So I want to know, what's your assumption? What's your belief about the purposes of literature, and if society, if modern humans, if people today should still read literature. I want to know what your opinion is about that. Okay? And that's fine. Whatever you want to say, as long as it's academic and appropriate, that's the way you word it. But you have to give me, more importantly, you have to give me reasons for your opinion. You have to give me evidence. That's facts, whether it be examples from your own life, examples from other things that you've read, or what you see other people do. I don't care, as long as you're giving evidence for why you believe the way you believe. So that's how you do the first one. You can have more than one. You can say it has more than one role as well, but make sure, again, you're providing evidence. You're providing reasons for those purposes or roles. Like, what is its role? What is its purpose in modern society? So if you say it has more than one role, that's fine too. But you have to support it with reasons and evidence to support those reasons. Okay, that's like the Holy Trinity. Okay, opinion, reasons, and evidence. Okay, so that's your first paragraph. And you can have more than one paragraph. I just said at least it has to be one. The second question is about heroism. With so many political, social, and cultural scandals and people's lives made so public through technological advances like cell phones, cameras, and we see that with like Ray Rice, the running back for the Ravens, that people found the video of him beating his wife, or his fiance, I should say, at that time. He could have been somebody's hero, and somebody sees him now. He's a wife. He's a girl beater. So that's what I mean. You can't do anything. It seems like nowadays, compared to back in the days, that things are so public. Like any little bad thing you do comes to light. So maybe perhaps in older days, my assumption is that it was probably a lot easier to keep a reputation or a persona, because not everybody could see what you were all about. They could only see the pieces that you wanted to see them that. So nowadays we have people in political scandals, social scandals, cultural scandals, or we have people who have more than one. We like them for this, but we don't like them for that. So in other words, everything is so public. People are like, we see the whole pieces of them. So we see their mistakes, we see their issues, we see their problems, the darkness within them. And one assumption is discuss whether heroes exist still. You know, someone who you thought was perfect now may have another side to them that's not so perfect. Discuss whether heroes still exist and if they are still necessary. That means they're still important. Like, it's important for people to have heroes. I want to know your opinion. But I want you to explain why you have that opinion. Explain your response with valid reasoning and evidence. So again, consider whether they're still heroes today, and whether they're necessary. And I want your opinion, and just evidence it and give reasons and evidence. So that's basically what you're doing in one paragraph. If you need more than one paragraph, go ahead and take it. I want anything that helps me understand where you're coming from. Again, it's your opinion. I'd rather use the word assumption. It's your assumption. It's based on the evidence that you've seen from whatever it is. This is my assumption. This is what I believe. So some people are going to ask, is this your opinion? Yes, it is. So, and you're going to write this MLA style format on a Google document, which I'm going to show you in the other video, and you're going to submit it on Canvas. So if you're having trouble submitting on Canvas, I'll show you guys that tomorrow, or I'll demonstrate it somehow. But in any case, that's what I expect for this assignment as far as the directions are concerned. Go ahead and click off and watch the next video, please.